Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Chicago. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, there's the Nets, 10 games behind.
And when I look at Chicago, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Williams is out there with Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Chicago, the wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about two things. It's about maturity, one, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
Now White after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Levine against Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Thomas against Williams. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away, Thomas, that's good.
This guy is such a determined young player. Cam Thomas overcomes the contest.
Ball against Schroeder. On the wing, Levine. Over Williams. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Pulls up. And no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Schroeder outside with the drive. Simmons looking around. Pass to Claxton. Williams with a clean look. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. White. Thomas with the block. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible. Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Ball against Schroeder. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Williams. Pass the ball. Shuts over Schroeder. And Simmons with the rebound.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Williams finds Schroeder. No good from the wing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Levine. Williams with the block. Schroeder outside. Outside Thomas. Claxton a screen on Levine. It's Thomas outside. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls trail by 4. Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact. on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. Claxton a screen on Williams. And Claxton throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Thomas. Averaging 21 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right. He can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball against Schroeder. Pass to White. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ball. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And that one falls for White. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Simmons passes to Thomas. Back to Simmons. Screen by Claxton. Goes up at the stripe. Simmons can't get it to go.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And it's White missing. The Nets with the lead. For 3, Williams. Ball with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And it's Vucevic missing. The Nets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Wasted no time on that one. Thomas got 8. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Bulls trail by 4. Levine with it. Now Thomas defending. Levine against Thomas. Levine kicks to White. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
Josh Giddey's checked in for White. The Nets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Simmons. And it's Johnson in for Cameron Thomas. Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Claxton. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
That free throw, no good.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
And it's tied up with that one. Now here's Schroeder, still without a basket. Johnson outside, back to Schroeder. Stolen by Ball. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Magic. Schroeder against Ball. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. And Chicago shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. It's stolen by Schroeder. That's tipped. Stolen by LaVine to the inside. And that one drops for him. 6 points for Lonzo Ball. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Schroeder, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Finney-Smith knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now here's Giddey. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Great D that time from Johnson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
The Bulls leading. Dosunmu with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Giddey. Down low, Claxton with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Johnson wide open, he fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For 3, LaVine. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. LaVine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
LaVine's form is pure. That 3-point shot is pretty.
Claxton a screen on Giddey from downtown. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 7. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Nets, Bogdanovich comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Williams. So it's Brooklyn now. 7-point differential. Schroeder against Giddey. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson outside. Here's the three. Rebound by Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Giddey the pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanović.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Bogdanović. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And let's get an update on Lonzo Ball's injury. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Here's Finney-Smith. He has 5. Johnson finds Finney-Smith. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Schroeder against Giddey. On the wing, Levine. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
From about 19 feet. Rebound by the Bulls. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Giddey the pass to Levine. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Nets trail by 3. The drive by Schroeder. Here's Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Giddey. Now Dosunmu. Got it off in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Chicago leading. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Johnson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Simmons in at the 5. Johnson with it, defended by Giddey. Goes up to the stripe. Second shot opportunity, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Buzelis with the ball. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Now Simmons. He picked up 15 points in their last one against Orlando. Count it, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Now here's Johnson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Dosunmu. Smith outside. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
And here is Johnson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Johnson outside. Simmons inside. Covered by Smith. And here's a look at some numbers for Zach LaVine.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Buzelis offline with his 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Johnson against Giddey. Johnson at the elbow. Simmons on the wing. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Giddey.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
No good on the triple. Johnson outside. Off target with his three. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Already one of the best passers in the NBA, Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Bulls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Now here's Milton. Johnson dishes to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. In the corner, Smith with it. Giddey against Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. 4th, the Bulls.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
He's off on the first.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Connie's checked in. Now here's Milton. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Pass to Giddey. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way in. Giddey's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Milton the pass to Johnson. Here's Clowney, covered by Smith. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Craig with it. He has yet to score. Here's Dosunmu. There's the screen. Pass to Giddey. There's the three. A rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Johnson with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Milton against Smith. Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And the Nets miss again.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Giddey. He has 7. Here's Buzelis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Knocks it loose. Now Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. Craig can't get it to go.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
That one misses for Johnson.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Levine's checked in for Buzelis. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nets. Schroeder outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas gets the bucket.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Chicago trailing here. And here's Levine. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. There's Thomas with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good defense by Claxton. Here's Williams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Over Thomas. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead. Chicago has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Jazz, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. And Simmons, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Vucevic missing.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's White following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Williams. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Levine against Williams. Inside. Here's Thomas. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's around 14 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Now here's Levine. Williams with the block. Schroeder outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Over in the corner, Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
1:57 left in the first half. Thomas against White. Claxton a screen on White. Thomas outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ball dishes to Levine. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 22.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Williams, a screen on Williams. Levine finds Vucevic. Here's Williams. It's sent back down by Simmons.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Thomas inside. Wide on it. Thomas, no luck. Now here's Levine. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Levine. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 4 points this quarter. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Nets, up 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped. But I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim. So we've got to do a better job shoring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Looking at the East, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid, just so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Akeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Nets.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Levine. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. All out there with White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Levine, that's good.
Levine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Nets leading by 4. And Simmons kicks to Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Levine with it, picked up by Claxton. A baseline J, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Claxton the pass to Williams. Claxton with it. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Nets lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Levine finds Vucevic. No good from 11 feet.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. The 4th spot held by Nick Claxton.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Levine kicks to Williams. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And he's good on the second. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ball with it. 6 points for him. Here's White. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle, Claxton. Stolen by Ball. From 10 feet out, here's Williams. Simmons with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 5. Thomas kicks to Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thomas gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
Now, here's Ball. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Kick out to Levine. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Ben Simmons. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Claxton, a screen on White. Here's Thomas. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Levine against Williams. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Simmons. High post shot. Vucevic with the rebound. And Chicago shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And the Bulls with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Simmons. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Schroeder against Ball. On the wing, Levine. 15 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Ball. No good again that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That shot wide open. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
There's Williams, and there's the drive, and the shot goes down. Williams has got 8 points.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Nets.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Outside Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Ball. Sweet little floater. 8 points for him.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Schroeder against Ball. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Claxton a screen on White. There's Thomas with the 3. That shot misses. Bulls trail by 11. Here's White. Outside Levine. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
That's good from Schroeder. Some changes for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Levine, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Williams, and it's Johnson in for Thomas. Schroeder hits them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
He hits both from the stripe.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside, Simmons. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Simmons got 6.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Now here's Vucevic. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Giddey gets it to go. He's got 10.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game, boy. The confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
White against Johnson. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Chicago with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Simmons. Back to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Chicago making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Ben Simmons. And Williams drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Schroeder against Giddey. Bogdanovich with a screen on Giddey. Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. That one drops for him. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Giddey against Schroeder. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey. Doris, it doesn't matter what team he's on. Bojan Bogdanovich is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he is able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Smith checked in for Williams. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Giddey. He's got 12. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Johnson. Dosunmu on the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Now Buzelis hasn't made one yet. And he makes that one.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Schroeder against Giddey. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Smith finds Dosunmu. Up top, Giddey. He's guarded by Schroeder, and Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And here's Schroeder. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. The rebound by Johnson. Nets leading by 9. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Chicago shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Dosunmu with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Giddey. Terry's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Milton's checked in. And both free throws good for Giddey. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. Finney-Smith's got 10.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Giddey against Milton. Now here's Giddey. He's got 16. Terry outside. It's stolen by Johnson. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 9. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for Brooklyn now, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Milton in at the point guard. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Giddey the pass to Terry. And here is Dosunmu. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Bogdanovich dishes to Johnson. Back to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. 10 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Giddey. Defended by Milton. Shot clock at 6.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
To the inside. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Buzelis. And it's Giddey in the corner. No good on the 3. And so it's Bogdanović who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Giddey against Milton. Kicks it out to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smith left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago.
That's what you call playing with passion and getting after it, Jalen Smith.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bogdanović finds Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again. The Bulls shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. They get it again. Here's Buzelis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Bogdanović. Good on both. Here's Milton. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Johnson outside. It's all in by the Bulls.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Dosunmu. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Dosunmu's got his first points of the game.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Milton with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now, here's Sean, covered by Smith. Finney-Smith. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Nets lead by 7.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Terry. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Johnson. Now Buzelis. Now here's Terry. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Giddey, no good. Brooklyn leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson. Terry covering. Shot from 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Levine's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Terry. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shake Milton. Claxton the pass to Williams. Williams with the block. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10. Power down with both hands.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Ball against Schroeder. Outside Thomas. Over Giddey. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ball, the bounce pass. There's the triple. And Giddey gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Claxton finds Thomas. Lets a floater go.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Sean. Pass to Thomas. Schroeder outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's remember, Josh Giddey's 6'8". He can get inside and draw this kind of contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Whitey's checked in for the Bulls. Simmons checked in for the Nets. Now here's Schroeder. 14 feet away. Here's Claxton. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Shooting 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Ball's checked in for Josh Giddey. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
When Cam Thomas gets going, folks, he can get as hot as anyone in this league.
Now Ball. Now White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Down low. There's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Brooklyn with the ball. And here's Schroeder. Thomas with the ball. White covering. Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Ball. Nobody near Schroeder. Sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Pass to Williams. Back to Levine. Now Vucevic. Claxton covering. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Count that one. And it's 9 points for Vucevic.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside, Ball. Here's Vucevic. Over Claxton. Another miss by Vucevic. Nets shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tight. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for the Nets, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Williams can't get it to go.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Vucevic finds White. Outside, Ball. Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on White. There's Thomas with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Levine with it. .141 left in the fourth. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Thomas. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Thomas got 34.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas. Big-time bucket.
Levine looking around. The kick out to Williams. Ball against Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. And the Bulls another 3.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Levine against Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Levine's shot is off.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Nets. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Claxton fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Right side Thomas, outside Williams to tie it up. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Vucevic. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now here's Thomas. Simmons controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Williams against Levine. Vucevic up top. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And it's White missing. Free throw good, Thomas. Nets leading by 3. Now here's Schroeder. Williams against Levine. Pass to Claxton. And here's Schroeder. It's Thomas on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Ball, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Now, Claxton. Pass to Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bean passes to Williams. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
That free throw good from Thomas. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Nets lead by 7.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Bulls have gone 0 for 3 since the end of regulation. Not how they were hoping to start out this overtime period. To the paint. Here's Levine over Williams. Levine with a nice move. 25 points for Zach Levine.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Thomas. Paxton a screen on White. Again, the Nets for 2.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Outside Levine. Outside Williams for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 20 points.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
It's Thomas on the wing. White covering. Schroeder against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
On the free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Right side Levine. It's White on the wing. Back to Levine. Shoots over Schroeder. Another one falls for Chicago.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Outside Williams. Nets passing it around. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 20 rebounds.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Here's Ball. Stolen by Thomas. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Williams can't hit.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And Simmons kicks to Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Off target with the open look. And for the Bulls, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Ball finds Vucevic. Williams against Levine. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. It's sent back down by Simmons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And an intentional foul right there. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, just because he's a center, don't be deceived. Vucevic loves connecting with his teammates. Pretty pass.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Cam Thomas.